This is Kathy Biehl of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro-Insight for the week of August 15th, 2022. Ready for things to speed up? Think it's not possible? You'll send me messages in a few days. This week, lots kicks into higher gear. We do have some personal adjusting that is in order. There's some aspect of the way we've been going about our lives that confronts us or causes us to confront confusion, gaslighting, and also retool our relationship with our own personal power, all of which is a way of saying we could wake up and go, you know, I've been fooling myself. I've been acting like, a victim, and I can present myself differently and stand in my own power, whatever that may be. And that comes with a feeling of not just wanting, but absolutely deserving some indulgences. Venus, the ruler of our social interactions and what we value, is in the look at me sign of Leo, and she is teaming with more Jupiter, the two planets of indulgence, in a very easy flow. Good luck saying no to yourself. You'll probably be radiating the best of your best. This is a time to spiff up your wardrobe, to pull out your nicest stuff, to dress up just because you like the way an outfit feels, to actually groom yourself. Now, this may sound really trivial, but the energy that it generates within you and what you radiate out when you do this is palpable. And I encourage you to have some fun with it because it's a time of strutting your stuff. On the 20th, that's when things really do start ramping up. Mars, the planet of push, how we use our energy and drive, moves into the sign of Gemini, where he's going to stay for 7 months. Now, if you follow astrology, you might remember that a couple of years ago, Mars spent an incredibly long time in the sign of Aries, his home base. This is much like that, except that Mars isn't going to go into hand-to-hand combat with heavyweight outer planets as he does it. It does mean that there will be a Mars retrograde later in the year. That comes at the end of October. And it also means that, at least for now, he is in a congenial relationship by sign with both Mercury, which rules communication, it's the ruler of Gemini, and with Venus, his archetypal partner. Mars in Gemini is whipping up the information flow. He's whipping up conversations. There is a push to actually make your talk happen. There could be an argumentativeness or a forcefulness or aggression coming into communications. During Mars's previous time in Taurus, he was putting emphasis on the concrete, the tangible, in many cases, resources and costs and money, finances, also creativity. In Gemini, he goes every which way, multitasking. This is definitely short attention span theater. There's a quick change element to this. Gemini is extraordinarily flexible, so you may find yourself juggling a lot of balls in the air, many different things all at once, possibly, probably with a communication or maybe even a travel streak to it. If you think social media has been nuts up to this point, well, just get ready. You're warned. One saving grace in this is that Gemini does have a bent for making light of things, for actually finding the humor in stuff, so that could lighten the atmosphere terrifically. But maybe not at first, because on the 21st, as we get into the weekend, as Mars is first entering into this how many different directions can I go in at once mode, Mercury makes two important contacts to outer planets, one to Neptune, the cosmic fog machine, and one to Pluto, keeper of secrets, holder of ultimate power. The upshot is massive amounts of deception and gaslighting and confusion may come to light in your own life and in the collective. This comes from Mercury's opposition to Neptune. His trine to Pluto underscores the probability of secrets and revelations and disclosures, but it also makes it easy to zero in on what is fundamentally most important to you, to have extremely important, monumental, candid exchanges, realizations, communications. Not too many of them, being very selective, very particular about where you put your energy, what you let your mind wander off into, even though Mars at the same time is going to be going every which way. There is this point of focus of, hey, this is where the treasure is, and ignoring a lot of the trivia for the moment. Starting with Venus in a trine to give me more Jupiter, and then ending with Mercury in a trine to this incredibly powerful influence of Pluto, the week could end up being extremely important for you personally in terms of your own valuing of yourself and your own ability to use your voice. Homing thought of the week. Often attributed to Goethe, but who knows who really said it, who really wrote it, could have come through a translation. Whatever you can do or dream you can, begin it. The song of the week is Truth and Honesty by Aretha Franklin, and the image of the week is the Knight of Swords from the Tarot. You'll learn more about all this in my forecast for the month of August, which is up at my site, empowermentunlimited.net, where you can sign up for my mailing list and book a session with me. You can also this week hear on my show, Celestial Compass on Om Times Radio, about human design astrology with Janet Hickox, 5 p.m. Eastern on Monday on Om Times Radio. I'm Kathy Biehl, a professional astrologer with more than 30 years' experience. Besides hosting Om Times Celestial Compass, I host lively conversation on Facebook at Empowerment Unlimited and the group, the Astro-Insight Lounge. I have lots of bonus content at patreon.com/Kathy Biehl, and this week is my monthly Ask Me Almost Anything for people at the $15 a month level, and I'm really grateful to the people who support my work there. I post on Instagram at @KABiehl and on YouTube at the Professional Aquarian channel. Talk to you next week.